Good morning or afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you are having a good day and you will have a good day. Today I just want to make an episode on just about me. I mean, it has always been about me and me alone, really. And I'm sorry for the background noise. I'm in my car on my way to work right now. So it's gonna be a little loud because I'm using my phone to record this. So this might be a little harsh on your ear. So maybe crunch down to the volume if needed to whatever you feels good. Yeah, the reason I wanted to record this episode is it just to be accountable to myself for the things I want to do, for the things I've done, and how fucked up, how bad I fucked my life up, and lately, even now, you know, I was on my way driving to work. I left the house like 5 minutes ago, and all I could think about is it's it's alcohol. I wish I could have some alcohol right now, so I could be distracted, so I could numb my mind with all these things inside my head, and I can't I can't stop thinking about it. It just my mind it just filled with regret and self sabotage thoughts. And some alcohol would be great right now, really. Actually, I didn't think I was gonna make another episode. So, I just thought that I would just make one. Just go ahead and do it. Why does it matter, Even if anyone I know listen to this, I'll probably just dig a holes and just hide for the rest of my life. That's what I think. I still think of that. I still think of it that way, like now. But then I think of death again. Death is certain. Certain. It will happen sooner or later. And none of these will matter again. The things I say now, things I do, then why not just be honest? Just accept the fact that you fucked up. And you fucked up again yesterday too. And to be honest, I'm pretty miserable. I feel like I'm gonna just open this door of the car and just jump out. I know, I'm fucking crazy. But sooner or later, we'll die. Even if I made all the money in the world, having all the happiness, all the things I wanted, I'll still die. And nothing will matter after that. Nothing. I just can't stop thinking about, I've been working so hard, getting my ass beat every single day, just to make the dollars, just to make the money to pay the bills, to quote unquote invest. And that's all I do. I, I just keep on doing the same dumb shit over and over again. And it just, the thought of feeling, like these are the money that you work so hard, the money that you work from 9 to 7 every single day, the money that you work 7 days a week. Well, I only work from 12 to 5 on Sunday, but that still count a day. And let alone, like you make relationship, like you meet all these people, right? And you get to know them, and they actually tip you well. They actually tip you like $20, even like on the holiday season. I would get like $50, $50 tips. Like that's insane for like a tip amount. And I got quite a lot of that kind of tips. $20, 20 bucks, 15, 10, 20, 20, 20, and all that, the money I work hard for, and the money that I have from tips. It's not just tips, it's more like the appreciation, like a gift. It's not just money really. Like the tips that these customers gave me, it has meaning to it. It's not, to me, it's just not money, but it has value. The value that I put the work in, the things that I gave them. I always try to go the extra mile, the extra 20 miles, just to give them, a perfect product, what they asked for. And in return, they give me their gratitude, which is tips. And these are just not money. To me, it's more like it has more sort of, emotional attached to it. And it bummed me. It hurt. It hurt the things that these money, the gift that they gave me, I would use them to quote unquote invest, and then end up losing again and again and again. And there you go. For the first time, ever in the podcast, or even in my journal, after freaking 4 or 5 years of journaling, and I have never mentioned this. I have never put in the word invest. Yes, it's a stock market. I've done it since 2018 till now, and you could tell where I'm at in life, right? I'm struggling to pay bill, and I'm on my way to the bank to deposit, some cash tip yesterday because I needed it to pay for some credit card bills that are due by the end of this month. And I don't know if I have enough, but it's okay, it's nothing new. But what I'm trying to say is that I have never been honest with myself, or writing it down in my journal, because I was afraid, someone ever find my journal, they would know. They would know that I'm a fucked up. I'm a shitbag disaster. Not like, that good kid that they thought I was. I'm not saying I'm a bad person, but I really quote unquote invested recklessly. And guess where I'm at here? I don't have anyone to blame but me. Just me alone. But there you go. I said it. And that's my problem. You know, I was afraid. I was afraid to admit it. I was afraid to admit what I have been doing for the past years. I was afraid to say it. But I just said it. And it actually feels released. Yeah, I know that no one is ever gonna listen to this, so that's a relief. Because, if anyone I know ever listened to this, I don't know what I would do. Maybe jump out a window or something. Jump off the bridge. But if you really think about it, we'll die someday. One day we're gonna die. And the opinions or whatever, people think about us, or even the people that opinion that we care about, like mom, dad, sister, brother, girlfriend, boyfriend, anyone, either is bad or good. None of it will matter. Once we die, we'll die. And isn't that the yin and yang of it? We're too caught up with living our life and forgot that this life is uncertain. We might not get to live to see tomorrow. Neither today, or the rest of the day. The incident last week, oh no, just this week, just recently, a couple days ago, it was an airplane that was about to, hit the ground. Like, it descended from the sky, like those people. I bet they were probably thinking, oh, finally, thanks God, this plane is finally, you know, like about to hit the ground, and we're about to leave this plane and, go on my day. And thankfully, we're okay and, safely and sound, right? And all of a sudden, this military aircraft run into it, like it's fly straight into the plane that was about to descend into, the airway or the plane field, whatever it's called. And it explode, and within 0.05 second, that plane disappeared. Give me 1 second. I need to pause my cache. Let me pause it. Okay. Yeah, I had to finish the deposit real quick, so I'm back. Yeah, so what I was saying, is just life, uncertain. Don't know what we're gonna have tomorrow. And really, that's all I want to talk about today. I know it's nothing, helpful or inspired or anything. It's just me crying, being dramatic over and over again. But thank you for listening if you got this far. And I hope you have a good day. And I hope I will see you on the next one. Thank you and have a good day.